Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining me in this video. Today is Monday, the 7th day of April, 2025. Look at this news Sahara Reporters published. Just take a look at it. You see what it reads, right? That bandits kill adopt several residents in Funtua, Katsina State, for over 24 hours without security response. Now, an investigation has been carried out to discover why the security agencies did not come to respond to this attack that happens. Okay? And the report we are having now is that the attention of the security agencies like the military, the police, has been drawn to this Fulani terrorist attack, but they refuse to come. Probably, or should I say definitely, this is not a matter of probability. Definitely, they are afraid of the bandits and they are afraid of the attack. Okay? Maybe they are afraid that the Fulani terrorists are carrying more sophisticated weapons. Okay? Now, the report the investigation to, uncover the reason why the security agencies did not respond said probably that the security agencies are afraid of the terrorists. Maybe they are afraid of the terrorists. So they did not say definite. I am the one saying definitely that should be the case because there is no reason why the security agency should not come and respond. Oh, maybe they are colluding with them. Now, I want you to understand how Nigerians are reacting to this. Most of Nigerians are really reacting the way you will know that they really understand the way Nigeria is going. Now, Sam Umoru is saying that you see these bandits of 18, the cop that Buhari served Jonathan, Northerners will serve it to Tinubu. Banditry and kidnapping will be so bad before 2027 election that will be a very strong campaign against Tinubu in the 2027 election. Do you think so? For me, I think that the issue of banditry is beyond politics and political issue. Okay? For me, I think it's an Islamization agenda. It's being sponsored by people in government, no doubt about that, okay? Now, this one is from Udoka Ma. Udoka Ma is saying that this is what the late Buhari brought to Hausa people. May God punish his spirit. That fable, right? Now, this is from Isa Omono. He says the people of the area are in support of the bandits because they are the ones that supplied them information, goods, fuel, including girls for prostitution with bandits. You can't expect security agencies to. Oh, I missed that. I did not pick it very well. But the ISA is now, indicting the people who are the victims that they were supporting the terrorists before. Now, this one is from Tranquility 360. It says Nigerian soldiers are in the east looking for innocent people to kill as usual. And that is so pathetic. This one is from Chede Ibe Auchi. Okay, Chede Ibe Auchi. It says, why can't they adopt Buhari and his family that brought them into this country? That is a question for, a food for thought. Why can't they adopt Buhari's family since they are in Katsina, in his hometown? Now, this one is from Tony Odo Eze. It says, they won't respond. They are in Southeast harassing innocent Igbo youth. Nigeria will happen to all of them one by one. By the time they go back home from Southeast, Fulani would have taken over their villages. Keep fighting to keep Nigeria and don't go home to defend your people. By the time Nigeria will break up, most of you harassing people in the Southeast will not have a home to go back to. This one is from Jude AK. It says, when the Southerners are complaining, core Northerners will be playing tribal game. Okay? Well, it go touch every state. And this is the last one from Oluwa Femi David. It says, the bandits are in control of Nigeria armed forces. And I think what Oluwa Femi David said is absolutely correct, 100% correct. Why I said it's 100% correct. I broke a news how the terrorists took over the biggest Nigerian military base in the north. Okay, the biggest Nigerian military base in the north. You know what that means? It means that these people are in charge of Nigeria. There is no two ways about it. No need to pretend. Okay, this is Islamic Republic of Nigeria. Welcome to Islamic Republic of Nigeria. There is nothing the militaries could do, but it is very good for indigenous people to separate themselves from this entity because Nigeria, as it stands now, there is no doubt that they are supporting the terrorists. So if I see people calling Nigeria a terrorist state, before I will shun them. Say, no, you don't have to say that. But me seeing the proofs, I don't have to shun them again because people in government are supporting terrorists. So Nigeria is a terrorist state. So that is a food for thought. You can argue with your keyboard. Now, this is the details of the article. That reads that residents of Funtua in Katsina State were thrown into mourning following a brazen and prolonged attack by bandits that lasted over 24 hours. Witnesses report that dozens were killed, women raped, and over 50 people abducted without any intervention from security forces. The attackers stormed the town, considered one of the major urban centers in Katsina State. On Sunday, moving from house to house as frightened residents fled into nearby bushes. So these people were moving from house to house on Sunday, killing people, raping women for over 24 hours. Nobody came to their rescue. Welcome to Islamic Republic of Nigeria. Now, it continues that Sahara Reporters was told that the entire community now lives in fear, mourning the dead and searching for the missing loved ones. The incident comes amid growing insecurity across the Northwest, where banditry, mass adoption, and killings had become regular occurrences. Katsina, Zamfara, Kaduna, Sokoto, and Niger State have recorded hundreds of deaths and kidnapping in recent months, with schools and major highways becoming soft targets. Many affected communities also complain of the lack of timely or adequate response from security forces. Now, out of the article, do you remember what the head of the DSS chief said some days ago? That communities should mobilize to defend themselves, that they can't defend everyone. So that is what is playing out. If you are part of the people who still think that Nigeria is viable, that one day something will happen, you will call for backup, you are a disgrace to your family and to yourself, because it's not going to happen. Not in this generation, not even generation to come. Now, it says, according to Idris for Peace, a journalist and expert in peace, security and governance, human rights, and conflict, bandits spent over 24 hours in my hometown, Funtua, yesterday, killing people, rape women, and kidnap over 50 people, and no any response from the authorities. What is going on with this country? Well, Idris is just waking up. He's not asking what is going on with this country. Maybe by the end of this year, he should know what is going on in this country. June is fast approaching. Remember, I told you people by July, everyone who spoke against the issue of division of Nigeria will beg for it. June is fast approaching. Okay? June is fast approaching. We know what is going on. We know the plans. We know most of the things that is going on. Is it not people trooping? Now, do you remember my 2 days ago video? It's not far. You can check it now, okay? You can check it immediately you finish watching this video. Just 2 days ago, I made a video that the troop of terrorists are coming from Katsina. I said so. But that does not automatically translate that they are the one that invaded these villages. Right now, it says media has limited access to what is happening in the Northwest compared to the Northeast. Do you understand now? Media has limited access to what is happening in the Northwest compared to what is happening in the Northeast. That is to tell you that the rate of killing in the Northwest, that no one is even covering it. Now, the area has seen a sharp rise in insecurity, often with little or no media coverage or government response, as the insurgency in the Northeast continue to receive more attention and international attention. Local leaders and civil society groups have repeatedly called on the federal government to prioritize security in the region, noting that the situation has left communities defenseless and traumatized. As of press time, Abubakar Sadiq Kanu, the police public relations officer of the Katsina State Command, didn't respond to call for injuries about the incidents. Well, this is the end of the article. It's so pathetic to know or to hear most of the things that are going on in Nigeria. Now, this is the word I'm going to leave you with. The North is gone already, we know, because most of the politicians from the North, they brought Boko Haram, Lakurawa, they brought so many terrorists, they support the bandits, and so on and so forth. For me, if people did not buy an idea into the division of Nigeria, it's going to be very difficult, because this thing is going to spread, it's going to become holistic, and affect all the whole regions in Nigeria. It's going to be so bad before July, August. Around this area, it's going to be so bad. These people will begin to come out inside the town. Save this video because I'll still refer to this video. I'll tell you tomorrow. Do you remember when I told you that bandits will come out inside the town? Because this is what is going on already. Anyway, it is what it is. Let me know what you think in the comment section.
There are so many issues on this matter. The first foundation to lay is that Nigeria is not a united country, despite all the pretenses. We are not South since 1914. It has not changed. The North, at the flip of a switch, they are able to shout Northern interest. The Southerners are laid back, hoping that, oh, we are civilized. We don't want to talk about tribalism. Tribalism is at play. We are pretentious about this matter. Look, the North has taken us for a ride for too long. They foisted federal character on Nigeria over 40 years. They foisted quota system over Nigeria over 40 years. Have they benefited from it? Only the tiny clique in the North is holding the whole country to ransom. It's enough time for Nigeria to wake up. We are not together, North plus South. Now they are talking the elite, the few elite in the North, like if feeding bottle is going to be removed from their mouth. That's what they are doing. They are shouting. They are forming a group now, lead of Northern Democrats. The governor of Bauchi was talking. They won't be able to pay salaries again. They won't be able to do that. Look, the North has damaged Nigeria fundamentally with this attitude. Who are the Nigerians who are now japping now? They are Southerners. The South invested in education massively in the 50s and the 60s. The products now are being driven out of Nigeria. Can you find the Fulani man in London or in New York practicing medicine, practicing engineering? It's Yoruba, the Igbo, Southerner that are marginalized. It's time to call the bluff of the North. Not because we even support what Tinubu is doing, but we have to converse about Nigeria. Nigeria is not, we are pretentious. Let's go to the brass tacks. That's why we are calling for regionalization. The North is separate from the South. That's just the truth. That's just the truth, unless we are deceiving ourselves. There are many issues about the tax reform. Look, the president is not focusing in the right direction. Just one item alone, inheritance tax. The North has a different perspective on Sharia. The Southwest have different customs. The East have different approach. By trying to do a unitary tax system, when we are all having a different flavor of life, is that not a voyage to nowhere? Tax bill is not the reform that we want. The country has to be reorganized and let all of us live separately, but as good neighbors. As good neighbors. We are different. It's just a fact. We can gloss over it from here to eternity. Let me just stop there right now.